from the Betsy Ross Studios of North America. Welcome to the second edition of the 2021 Young Goodman Brown Power Rankings. I'm joined by my special co-host, the president of the YGB Fantasy Football League, John Geffrey. John, how are we feeling?
Not great. Not great. In the doghouse.
It's been a tough year for you, but hey, listen, you'll get a shot to make your peace, and we'll go through the rankings and where we all fall. And joined by special guest host Cody Schultz, JB and the CFN GM. Cody, what's going on, man?
Peaches, dude. Just another dominant season. Just got my shit going. We're good. It's all
feeling good, huh? You're riding cloud nine.
I'm happy as a clam.
Riding cloud nine with the lowest points against in the league. I like to hear that. Yep. All right, boys. So we're gonna, same as usual. We'll get into it. Let me share. To be straight, Cody. Let's start off the number one ranking for what week do we have? Week 6?
7.
Week 7 power rankings. Cody, who's number one?
Number one in this league is Gordo Bombay. I know Gabe's got a better record, but Gordo Bombay's team has just been firing on all fucking cylinders.
Yep, Gordon Bombay right here with the highest points for in the league, so I can't really blame you on that one. Let's take a deeper look into his team. Break it down for us here. What do you see?
Dude, just a beauty of a roster with so much depth. The fact that he has to debate over which top 15 receiver to play in his flex every week is just insane.
Yeah, but he's not playing his cards right. You can't figure it out with Mike Williams.
Dude, that is
can't figure it out.
The 2 weeks
I heard him last week.
Mike Williams. That is incredible. What was it, 2 and 3 points the 2 weeks he played him?
The 2 weeks he doesn't put up 40 points.
Nightmare.
Now, I do have a little bone to pick with you. Do you think he's going to be the GM, he's recently moved to Alaska. He's on a cruise ship. Do you think he's going to be a little distracted about his time away from home?
Yeah, he's outward bound. He's off the fucking grid, dude. I think he got his licks in these first 6 weeks, and I think it all falls apart for him. I tried to get in his ear about a couple trades, and he's not having it. I think he's going to lose touch with what's going on, and it's only natural.
See, I would say that normally, but I think he knows that his team's solid for this year, which has got his attention. Like, because Cole's wedding, he was kind of on it. He seemed like he was actually a more committed GM this season. It wasn't like staring at starfishes every other week because he was a shit team,
Yeah, but that's when he had nothing going on. Now he's out to sea.
I know.
He's out to sea. He's going to be changing altitudes a lot. He's going to be diving deep in the ocean. He's also going to be flying in planes. Who knows what's going to go on with him? So we'll see how it plays out. We're on the number 2. Who's the number 2 ranked team this week, Gaff? Who do we have?
I believe it is Gamber Photo.
Gamber Photo. He's currently with the 3rd highest points for in the league. He also has minimal points against. Second with points against. So he's kind of been getting off easy, but he's still putting up the numbers. Let's take a deeper look into his team. Cody, what do you see here?
I mean, when
this
you have
is exactly
Derrick
where I have
Henry,
Gabe.
I think Derrick Henry is the best running back this season. I think it's hard to really deny that. I think he's going to ride that train all the way to deep in the playoffs. And, looking back, a couple GMs here in the top few picks passed over him, and we're going to regret that for the rest of our days. So I like this team, and Derrick Henry is going to just bulldoze him into the playoffs. It just is what it is.
I like it a lot as well. His team is good. The only reason I don't have him above Desi is because of Desi's depth. Like A.J. Brown's scared with his injuries, and I don't know. It's a great team, but his depth's not as deep as Dez's, and that's why I put Desi above him.
No, I agree. I think Gamber Photo makes a case for being number 1 at 5-1, but always been a top tier team, and we'll see where it goes from this year. Coming in here at number 3, we got the number 3 team in the nation. Cody, who do we have at number 3? Give me a shout.
Dude, no other than JB and CFNs, dude. It's just a pedigree ball club in the past couple years. We can agree on that.
No, we can't.
Yeah.
First loser. Nice, dude.
Yeah, well, 3 years. It's still I'm there. I'm at the dance, but
he's been there, done that, getting second place. I can't blame him.
fourth in points for. Yeah, nobody's putting up points against me, but it doesn't matter because I'm still putting up numbers. And KK's he's close right there with me, but he's struggling with running back injuries. Yeah, the devil is alive, baby. The devil is alive.
This is a joke of a third overall team in the power ranks. I mean, he's projected 90 points.
Wait, don't scroll down. Just imagine if that was the team.
This team's a joke this week. So this is a joke of a third.
So, Code, you've been quacking for weeks about Dalvin Cook and Alexander Madison. Let's get down to the bottom of it right now. Or are you going to move him, or are you not?
No, I'm holding on to him. There's no good offers for him. It's not like I was testing the market. It's not like trading Alvin Kamara where it's like Alvin goes down, there's nobody that steps in behind him. If I trade you Dalvin and Alexander Madison, you're getting two running backs that if one goes down, the other one's putting up the same amount of points. And you can't find that anywhere else in the league.
What you're slowly becoming is the Howie Roseman of the YGB league. Nobody wants to make a deal with it. You're getting cold feet. You're not getting enough. You used to make good deals, and now
Team Horde made a deal with me. Team Horde made a deal with me and got CEH for CD. So,
you got a lot of buys this week. So, I don't have a problem with you being at 3.
This week,
I think KK Watt makes a case for it, but again,
if he would be above me if he didn't.
We never made the rankings.
This team's a
league for YGB right now. We got number 4. Who do we got at number 4, Jeff?
Dude, I don't know.
It's KK Watt.
I
don't know. I didn't make
KK Watt, number 4. Ken, he's been putting up numbers. I love this guy's team. I've been a rider since day one. Dealing with a lot of injuries right now, which is a little scary for him. So we'll see how he makes it through the next.
I'm with you.
Weeks.
I've been a believer in this team, and I think Antonio Brown has been a very pleasant surprise from him. Absolutely fleeced him from Minge. Another terrible deal for the VP, but. Bobby Woods has been a little bit of a disappointment, but as I said last week, coming out week, big week for him. I like this team, so that's all I got.
I like it too. If I were him, I would be trying to move one of my QBs just for a little more depth. It is nice having those two guys, but just pick one. They're both doing well.
What happens if Jalen Hurts isn't the starter anymore? And by week,
he's got Danny Dimes, dude. Guy put up 36 points a week ago.
So you're gonna trust a guy with that kind of face? Are you serious?
No, I wouldn't. But
you're gonna trust that face?
He looks like he should be at Santa Claus's North Pole.
What a neck on him, huh?
He looks like he's got a mingy nose. Look at that thing. Zoom in further. All right, we got number 5 coming up hot. Number 5 might be highly debated, might be well earned. Geffy, who do we got at number 5 here?
We got Commissioner himself, Cole Gronk.
Cole Gronk, all the way down number 9. Okay. It's been a tough go for Cole Gronk. He's been getting a lot of points scored. I'll let you guys do the talking on this one because I don't have much to say about my team. I'm not too happy with their performance.
Click over your team.
Yeah, I like the running backs a lot. It's one of the top running back cores in the league with Eckler being a beast each week. And
Jamal
Jimmy
Williams
Rob, boy, so Old Faithful.
You mean these two guys?
No, I'm just saying overall, it's a tough week for you. If you scroll down to your bench, it's bye city for you this week.
Mr. Herbert.
You're gonna struggle here, but I think the running backs are gonna carry you, and I like the team. I like the acquisition of Thielen for you because your wide receivers aren't anything to write home about, really. But it was a good deal, but I like the team.
Yeah, I have this team at 5 because of that trade. This week is obviously going to be brutal. If you can pull a win out, it'll be good because you'll be fully loaded the rest of the season. But Chase Claypool and Thielen for essentially D-Hop, I'll take that any day of the week because Claypool's been getting he's going to get so many targets. He had a shit week this week, but he's going to be chilling. I think this team can make a push for a late playoff.
Don't forget, we got Jerry Jeudy coming back, JJ too. So we'll be on the move. We'll be shooting up the rankings even further. Beast. Number 6, the Devil Team himself. Code?
Brucey's
time to shine.
A name that still dumbfounds me as to how it became the name of the team.
middle of the road kind of guy. It checks out. We'll see what we got, what kind of talent we have. Run me through this roster right now, Geff.
Yeah, so I know this GM very well. I know this roster very well. Me and him might be in talks for past 4 weeks or so. So I'm really diving into this team a lot. And you know what? I like the team. I love Kyler this year. Cooper Kupp has been an absolute beast, putting up some 30 points. And I'm very high on Cordero Patterson. I think him being a receiver, transferring to the running back in that Atlanta offense, it doesn't have a lot of weapons. I think he's going to get fed. So I'm actually a very big believer in this team.
So it kind of sounds like to me you're buttering him up to try and get a deal done. I don't know. It's just what it kind of sounds like. You're getting those biscuits, a little garlic.
Listen, there's a lot of speculation about what I do behind the scenes, who I'm trying to work, who's on the phone with me. I'm out here working deals at 6 a.m., 4 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. It doesn't matter. But I like the team. That's all I got. I like the team.
Okay, Code, what do you think about this squad?
Good team. I love that trade for him. I think Cooper can be equivalent to what's his name is on the Falcons. Why am I blanking? But
Calvin Ridley.
Yeah, Calvin Ridley. I think he can be comparable to him. And he also got the T. Higgins depth, and T. Higgins will be fine. I think he's going to start thriving. Saquon comes back healthy. This team is.
I don't know, that ankle bowling ball.
I know. It was huge.
Trade definitely gave him some depth, but it gave him depth for wide receiver threes, and it's nothing special. Look, I'm at number 7. Go to who's number 7. Who do we got here?
Number 7 is Donnelly. It is Donnelly.
Toledo shit heels, huh?
Yep.
So he's one of the most creative name givers of all time. Maybe he named it after his daughter or something. I don't know. She shits everywhere. All right, let's take a look at his squad. Break it down for me, fellas. What do we got?
I don't love his. I'm going to say the first thing. I don't love that Diggs trade he made. Diggs trade was just stupid. Stupid.
Are you saying he lost the trade?
I would say he got pretty bent over a barrel. Like Dawson Knox is a flash in the pan. Antonio Gibson's already struggling with injuries. It's just not great. I would much rather have had Diggs than the garbage he picked up.
Well,
I think this team's been a pretty pleasant surprise with Leonard Fournette there. And DeAndre Swift. I wasn't that high on him this year after a terrible, what I would consider not a great season last year for him. So, again, it's a running back league. You need 2 good running backs. And right now, those 2 running backs are playing very well for him. So, and he has an absolute star in Tyreek. So, I think this team is going to make a little bit of noise this year, which we haven't seen from this GM in a while, really.
But like you said, Geff, his running back core has been solid. Fournette has been an absolute gem. And I wasn't too – and he's got Gibson again. Like you just said, he traded for Gibson. I know Cody's not high on him, but he's a solid player in your flex. So
no, he is good.
We all know running backs win you championships, something Cody wouldn't know. So
he wouldn't know.
He made a good move. And he still has some depth. Who knows? Maybe Bateman comes in. He's a stud. So it'll be interesting to see where Toledo ends up. And then at number 8, we got the Snowman. Who do we got, Geff?
We got the Ukraine train coming in here at number 8.
Okay.
Yeah, this GM has not been afraid to make a few moves this season. For good, for better, or for worse, he's out here wheeling and dealing, which I love to see out of him. A lot of thoughts about this GM, but you have to love the wide receivers with Devontae and DeAndre. The issue is we know that's not what wins you championships. Love Najee this year. I think he just fell into his lap and he's happy about it. But, yeah, it's just a GM that he's going to have to pick his spots here. I don't think he loves Devontae Smith. He's hit or miss with Jalen Hurts in that offense. But, it's a good team. I just don't know what direction he's going to go in here.
Code?
Yeah, Sanders has just been a dud. And he traded Chris Carson, who's a dud. But besides the RB2 spot, this team is nice. It could be a 3 spot right now, or it could be where it is.
Yeah. You know, I just appreciate the passion, you know, each week this GM comes in with. He always has a positive mindset. He's always bringing something to the chat. You know, you just wish he could make a little bit better moves. And it shows. It shows in crunch time. And he started off hot, and now, you know, he's faltered a little bit. He's at 2-4. I believe he's 2-1 with 3 straight losses, if I'm correct. But you know, I love the energy he brings, and hopefully he can pick it up soon. Going in the 9 hole, batting second leadoff. Who do we got, Code?
TaylorMade.
He's lucky to be at 9. I'll tell you that. He's had a tough go.
Yes.
All right, let's run through this lineup. What do you think, Jeff? You like what you see?
Yeah, I actually like the running backs a lot, but I think Russell going down is really going to hurt him with Tyler Lockett there, because Lockett's been pretty money with Russell Wilson the last couple seasons, so I think that definitely is going to hurt him. I like DJ Moore. Hunter Renfrow good for like 12 points a week. I think this GM's been getting a little screwed this year, but I like Zeke and I like Jonathan Taylor a lot, so I don't know. I could see this GM making a move to get some more assets in the receiving department. So I'll look for that to happen. But until then, I just don't know where this team goes. I think it's a middle of the pack team moving forward, right, as it stands.
This team is tough because it's like he was a scary team. When I looked at his lineup in the beginning of the season, I'm like, this team is incredible. But now, you know, Russell Wilson going down, Lockett's next to useless because Geno Smith's a bum. And Allen Robinson just hasn't been what you thought he was going to be. I thought he was going to be much better than he has been anyways, but it could be tough to battle back with Lockett struggling and Robinson being pretty much useless.
Yeah, he's going to have to lead on the Dallas offense, so hopefully they'll pick it up, and hopefully Jonathan Taylor wakes up as well, because I know recently he's number 4 right now. Is that real? Or is that – I guess that is real.
Yeah, I was going to say, dude, he's been having a good season.
Yeah, so he's picked up the past 3 games. So, again, we know running backs win ships. So, if him and Zeke keep it up, he'll get some more W's in that column. Coming in the 10 hole, familiar territory. Cody,
everybody's favorite uncle. Everybody's favorite uncle. Uncle T, dude. The
dead last in points for. Ooh, and it's not even close. Code. Give it to us straight. What do you see from Uncle T?
Uncle T is a bottom feeder, but he's sitting at 3-3 somehow, and he just absolutely ripped Shane off. He just got a better QB. He got a number 1 wide receiver. He got Calvin Ridley for, you know, a decent amount, but still those 2. And as Chubb comes back, he's looking good. I think he'll battle back. I think he'll finish just outside of playoffs where he always does. He gets his hope back up, and it's just, you know, swallowed up by the dominant league.
Yeah, what do you see in this tight end position? We got RSJ here. You think that's sustainable?
I just don't love the team. Call it what it is. I don't love the team. Yeah, he made a good move in getting Rodgers and Ridley. I just don't love the team.
You think it's anything to do with the GM's inability to make evaluate talent? Is it?
I don't know if it's about evaluating talent, but I think he gets a little trigger happy to get a deal done when he didn't need to get a deal done.
Yeah.
And now he's playing catch up, trying to make up for that bad trade. So, you know, it's
domino
effect when you're trying to make a deal, and I feel like sometimes he goes too far, and he's paying the price right now.
All right, bacon strips coming in hot. Number 11, El Dope Man. Run me through what you're thinking right now, because this is unfamiliar territory for you.
I was just going to say, this is a position that this GM has not been in probably 4 years. So let's get into it. Injuries. Injury bug is absolutely running around.
Oh, he's going to blame the injury bug like nobody else is dealing with injuries.
And underperformance of the roster. Our talent evaluation must have been a little off this year because we aren't performing to what we thought we would on paper. So look for the GM to make an absolute blockbuster in the coming days. It's in the works. I got some calls out. Look for this team to make a move because he knows when things aren't right and when you need to shake up the locker room. So look for that to happen. This team deserves to be in the cellar right now. It's not a good team right now. So this is a deserved 11th spot. He has a very favorable matchup against an absolute bum this week in JV. So if he can go to 3 and 4, this would be huge.
Good. So let's run through these injuries. It looks like he's got an injury to the quarterback position and his RB2. I'm not seeing too much in what he's talking about, all these injuries, you know?
Very injury ridden. This is just an aggressive Super Bowl hangover where Cole with the pedigree making moves because his team's trash and he flips it on its head and his team can come back and be dominant again. After this bye week, Cole's good. This team not making any moves. Team sucks. He's sitting around. He thinks, thinks the past is gonna like create the future. It's not gonna happen. And he's just cocky. He's like, oh yeah, I know what I drafted. And he drafted shit. And he's not doing anything about it. It's just he's falling apart. He's falling apart. If he doesn't sell Kamara,
buddy, you're irrelevant. You're a laughing stock in this. You're a laughing stock. Here comes another second place finish, dude. Nice.
So let's dive into it for you guys right now because you guys are going head to head this week. The points projected
absolute toilet bowl.
Yeah, it's the fucking toilet bowl.
Toilet bowl.
Not many well-known names on these lineups right here, boys.
No.
It's a huge bye week for a lot of teams. It's gonna hurt. I don't know if I can put together a lineup right now.
You
got Jerick McKinnon as your RB2. That's sad. Michael Carter sneaking in there. I guess he could go off.
Not against New England, dude. Big Ben.
I'm calling it right now. El Doman gets a big win this week.
Well, we got a heavy projection at minus 16.5. Curtis has a flex in there, so that should change up a little bit. But
yeah, go to my bench. I got all buys. I got nobody to play.
I'll say
this. There's going to be some money spent on the wire tonight, this week.
Deck at 3 a.m. for the dollars that were spent. So, Dope Man coming in at number 11. All right, coming in at number 12 here with a 4% chance to make the playoffs. I think that's the lowest we've seen so far. He had the number 1 overall pick, and he still blew it. He still can't find a way to win. He thought this was going to be his year. We had him projected top 5. We had him projected top 3 at one point, I believe. Team Whore in the cellar once again. I don't think this team is that bad, but they just aren't performing.
Yeah, as I've been saying, I root for this team, and he got absolutely fucked this year. He finally gets on one overall pick, and he gets hurt, and he's on IR now. Again, I don't hate the team either. It's just underperforming, so I can relate to that, Team Whore. I understand. But it just is what it is, man. You're just getting fucked.
The roster overall isn't horrible. It's not. I think he's a little bit better than Uncle Tony, to be honest with you. When I look at this roster, I say, oh, well, here's some talent. When I look at Uncle T or I look at El Dope Man, there's not much there. You're not working with much.
No.
So, you got the wide receiving core. You got the running back core. It's never too late to make a run. Code, do you see a run in the future for Team Whore?
If he can put his nose down and fucking stay on it and get out of his stupid medical books, then maybe. But TJ Hawkinson has gone cold. He has been struggling with points, and obviously I love the CD trade, but he's look at that 3 poopy weeks back to back, and that's what a 5th round pick or a 6th round pick. But no, if he can string together some good weeks and have his team actually perform, he'll be fine.
Yeah,
he'll end 7-6, maybe 8.
Agreed.
Prayers up. Fellers, here's the scoreboard for this week. Cody, give me your final thoughts on week 7.
Didn't you play KK last week?
No, I played I don't know who I played. Oh, I played Toledo Shitheads last week.
I don't know, but I don't love that for Gamber. That might be an L. But that'll be your last one because you have your team fully back. Taylor made.
That's his last loss of the season?
Yeah, it might be.
Wow.
Might be. Taylor-Made's going to get dusted by Gamba Photo. Here's the toilet bowl, Uncle Tony and Team Whore. Tony pulls that one out. Gordo dominates Ukraine. Geff and I, whoever scores 100 points is going to win that. It's a shit show. And then I think Toledo beats Brucey.
Toledo pulls off the upset against Brucey, so he could be moving up the rankings. Same with Team Whore. You said Team Whore pulls off the upset against Uncle T, or was I mistaken?
Yeah, he does. He's gonna.
Okay, there's his picks. Geff, give it to me straight. What do you got?
Yeah, boys, keep the chatter going, keep the deals coming. I like what I see this season. A lot of people are dialed in, looking to get that playoff berth. I'm excited for the stretch here. We got the buys coming in, is going to play a big factor, but I'm excited for what we got going on, boys. So keep it moving.
Keep it moving. Like you said, we're going to keep this one moving, keep it rolling into week 7, on to week 8. We'll see you guys next week. Love you, and I mean it.